I've been on a downward spiral recently. No, I've been on a bit of a downward spiral because I miss drinking.
So you're in that era because I remember I told you there's an era in my life where I was watching a bunch of nofap content, and this one guy, he was doing like his vlog journey, and he said like, yeah, after day 200, like I just like he still wasn't doing it, but he said that he had like a crash, like he just felt like shit for like a whole week or some shit.
Yeah,
and he was blaming on not being able to like fap.
Well, I think my crash is more like I just want to go out and drink with my buddies. Like I don't have to drink when we hang out. The only time I really like to drink when we hang out is if either like Axel's with us. If Fatal Luck is with us, or when we go watch a movie.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a movie that we really need to be like analytical. Like when we watch The Odyssey, I don't think I can drink.
Well, let's try to like talk about some like a little more positive things. I don't know if you have any positive things, but
I was gonna say how much I miss drinking, how much of a downward spiral I've been on.
No, the first section was like kind of like pretty depressing.
You want to finish off the depressing shit with because I have two topics I want to bring up before.
Well, we can like end it on like something depressing again, but let's like midway.
Okay.
I really want to talk about Spider-Man.
Okay.
Like the Spider-Man trailer. So just first off, like what do you think about the new Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer?
I mean, it honestly fucking sucked. All it is just Spider-Man simping over fucking Michelle Jones.
My thing that I'm disappointed at is I don't know if you know if you heard this phrase, but there's this phrase that like someone on Twitter created called Surf Dracula. And basically what it is or like syndrome or whatever, but basically like the tweet that was created, it says something like, oh, if there was a TV show called Surf Dracula today, it would be about this he would get the surfboard on like episode 10 of the first season. And basically it's like this this I guess like this critique about how like it's kind of how I was talking about before about like the deconstruction and like episodic versus serialized storytelling, and how like in serialized storytelling like you can't get like they almost like stop the character from being the actual character in every single property. And that was a problem with the Spider-Man movies, the new ones, was that it wasn't until the last movie that you realize like, okay, this is just a big fucking prequel to him being actual Spider-Man by this movie. So I think a lot of people, they're like excited because, and I was excited at the end of fucking at the end of No Way Home. I was excited, like the movie was whatever, but I was excited because I thought they were like promising us like, okay, like after this one, like Spider-Man is gonna be doing like Spider-Man shit. He's gonna be by himself. No Iron Man suit help him out. None of that bullshit. He's just in his Peter Parker. You know, and it's even better. He doesn't have any ties. You know, like because of that. The biggest problem with like Spider-Man comics is pretty much that like Aunt May is still alive for some reason. But the idea was that we were promised that this movie was gonna be like they're gonna throw everything about these movies away, and then this trailer comes out and it's like, no, it's not. Like, really?
Yeah, they showed that you know that one obviously you fucking know it, the one where MJ I think the first time they draw MJ was Steve Ditko.
Yeah,
the first panel where she shows and it's like glowing and shit.
Yeah,
they did like a side by side of that and fucking
it's like all
Zanata.
dark. It looks like this camera. It looks like this like a void. Like you couldn't even tell because it's like a dark ass fucking recording. Like.
And was Ned, the CEO of Sex, was he trying to holler at her? At the little party, is Ned trying to like hit on her?
No, it was some other dude.
Oh,
I think they're still just friends.
Oh, is Ned? I forgot. Ned Leeds was in it, right?
Yeah, he's in it.
Jacob, what's his name? Battington, whatever. The CEO of Sex.
Oh, that's his actual name.
The CEO of Sex?
Yeah, Jacob whatever.
Jacob Baddington or something with a B.
Yeah, he's in it, but I hope that this is just like...
Shouldn't they make him the fucking hobgoblin?
I mean, I feel like that's why they're keeping him around, because they need a goblin, and they don't want to do Harry, and they don't want to do Norman. So they're like, okay, like what character are we gonna do to like what Goblin character do? Because that's the problem. They can't repeat the villains anymore.
I feel like
because they brought. I'm sorry, I'm fucking autistically yapping about Spider-Man right now. They brought all the other villains from the Sony and the Raimi movies into this MCU shit. So now they can't do it anymore. They can't if they do Dr. Octopus, that would be fucking hack.
Octopussy?
Yeah, like that. Well, that's something different. That we're gonna get to later. No, that's like a James Bond movie. That's the name of a James Bond movie.
Octopussy?
Yeah, Octopussy. I'll get into that later. This is just gonna be the movie segment because I want to talk about a lot of movies that I've seen.
Okay.
But
yeah, me too. Actually,
there's not like it would be hack if they did like Lizard, Electro again, like their new take. So, and there's a bunch of other Spider-Man villains that exist. So to them, it's like, okay, they need to do all the other villains. But it like that. So that's why they can't do the heavy hitter. So that's why they probably keep him around to do Hobgoblin,
dude. And I'm telling you, it's gonna end. The trilogy's gonna end with the most like bullshit fucking ending. You know, like the trope of like the two best friends that become enemies.
Yeah,
it's gonna be so fucking flat. It's like when fucking Aunt May died.
Yeah,
that shit was flat, brother. Like I saw Spider-Man, I would say like a day after it came out, right? So I did not know what the fuck was happening. I did not know what was gonna happen, and I watched it. And when you're in the theater, like the theatrical experience, doesn't matter what movie you're watching, it's always going to be different, right? The first time I saw it, I almost got a little emotional. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. But then I watched it the second time. I'm like, dude, like none of this shit hits. None of it hits.
Yeah, it was mostly just like emotional blackmail.
It's all it was, just emotional blackmail. Because when she tells him to do the great responsibility, the bullshit, the Uncle Ben.
That's what I'm telling you. That thing is like what they basically did is that they delayed the origin of Spider-Man to literally being that point in the movie.
That's so retarded.
And what they did is that they basically what they said is to explain the whole origin of Spider-Man, we have to have him be scouted by Tony Stark, have to go to high school, have to meet the other Spider-Mans, and then it's only at that point it's only when he gets influenced by the other Spider. That's the other thing. He, like his whole look now, he's probably just stealing it from the other multiverse Spider-Man that he saw. Like that's why he looks cool now. Yeah, because he literally just
he saw what they ass.
He saw what they did, and he's like, okay, let me just try to do what they did.
That suit looks horrible. I hate it.
What did you like about it? Because
it's too shiny. The blue is too shiny.
Is that still the? No, I think it's a little different from the one that showed up at the end of No Way Home. I did like that one.
No, that one was gangster, but this one is too fucking shiny. And then another thing that I hate about these fucking movies is they keep shoving fucking. I can't get over that. I'm sorry, Michelle fucking Jones. Dude, I can't fucking get over that.
I was excited because I thought they were gonna move away because the one thing that because the Brand New Day, the subtitle Brand New Day is a reference to what happened after One More Day, because when Doctor Strange did that spell, that's basically them doing the One More Day thing where he has to soul his soul to Mephisto, but it was like less like bad. But the thing is like, okay, this movie version of Spider-Man, because again, the whole reason they did that in the comics is because like fucking what's his name, Joe Quesada was like, oh, like I think that Peter Parker should be like a bachelor, like because he got fucking divorced too. He was like, oh, he should be a bachelor and just be like having girls here and there.
I like the Jonathan. I haven't finished it, but I like the Jonathan Hickman Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man,
he's a wife guy.
Yeah, I like the idea of Spider-Man becoming that's a pejorative term. I like the idea of Spider-Man growing up and getting married
because it's idealistic. It's like what we hope that
that's what it should be. That's what it should be. But like
there's some characters like basically what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it like they're like, oh no, like he needs to be like James Bond or Batman or whatever. Where like they don't really have like that one character or that one love interest that holds them down.
Like you know who's a good one? Like Daredevil should have stayed as a bachelor. He was a bachelor. He got married for 5 seconds, and Chip Zdarsky.
Yeah.
He got married for like 5 seconds to Elektra, and then they fucking made Elektra Daredevil. Like, what the fuck is that about? But going back to what you were saying, I'm sorry.
That was the idea. Was that, and I think that idea could work in the movies, because if the idea was keep Tom Holland, and then all the other characters they're out of the scenario. It's like a rotating cast of characters. They could have brought a new
Spider-Man's.
Cast. Yeah, they could have brought a new love interest, a new best
friend. I know what you mean.
That was the idea.
Keep Tom. Yeah. Keep Tom, but get okay.
Yeah, they could have done that, but then I don't know what happened. Like,
it's because
it's probably because they got married in real life, and so now she's like, oh no, you need to tell them to put me in the movie.
Yeah, like that whole relationship they have is so unbelievable, bro. It just feels so fucking forced. I don't even think Tom Holland IRL loves.
No, he's a homosexual.
Yeah,
that's that whole marriage is like PR.
It's literally just PR. I hate it so much. She's not MJ.
But also, here's the other thing too. Like, I'm kind of like, not even like the Raimi shit wasn't really that accurate. So
no, yeah, it wasn't.
Because I feel like like a lot of people, they was like, oh, it should be like Raimi because that's what I grew up with, and I'm like, you do have a point. It shouldn't be like this, but it should not be like Raimi, because Raimi didn't have all the casting and all the accuracy like filled out. He got the mood on point, but like what character acts like this and that.
Do you think it was a good amalgamation?
I feel like the problem with the Raimi shit was that like it was like the feel was like kind of what like the early Spider-Man comics were, but then like the characters and how they acted was like the Ultimate Universe, from what I understand, or like at least it was based off of the Ultimate Universe.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think Mary Jane should be like the girl next door. She should, like, she is technically, but she shouldn't be like that trope. She should be a supermodel hot girl. Like, she, like, the actor shit is like, no, like she's not an actor. She's a hot model. That's what Mary Jane should be. That's why, like, in the Raimi movie, the Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane, they're literally flipped.
So in the comics, Gwen Stacy was the actor?
I'm not sure about that, but it's just like the idea of because in Gwen Stacy in the Raimi movie, she comes off and she's like the hot girl that like Peter kind of wants,
Mm-hmm.
She's the hot girl that shows up like later in her life, but it's just kind of like flipped, like what they should be. I always just thought it was like, well, I didn't know back then, but now that I know, I'm like, basically what I'm trying to say is like the Andrew Garfield one was more accurate to how Gwen should be like.
Yeah, I've always heard that the
romance, even though they were in college in the I still have not seen number 2, but the vibe that they had was more accurate than the Mary Jane shit. And then that fucking video game, why the fuck did they make Mary Jane a fucking reporter? What the fuck is that bullshit?
Dude, they turned into a Floyd.
Yeah, she looks ugly as shit.
She's like, so fucking ugly in the second one. In the first one, because when the first one came out, I think this is during like the height of the culture wars. Like, when feminists and gaming,
they had a fucking gay flag in the thing, and then when it came out on PC, they did a mod to take it out.
Dude, because
I heard back in the day when that first game came out, the whole appeal was like, oh, this is like New York, like everything is like word for word New York.
It was. I mean, I don't know. I never went to fucking New York, but
but that kind of like that was the main thing everyone cared about, and no one cared if like the fucking like it was fun to play basically. But no one cared
I heard
about
a lot of New Yorkers. I heard a lot of New Yorkers loved that game a lot because they're like, this is my fucking city. The churches look really nice in that game. I have to throw that in there. No, but this whole Spider-Man trilogy, I think, dude, it's just so fucking like annoying. It's not even like bad.
It's not even a trilogy now. The problem is that they're continuing the first trilogy. That's really the problem.
Yeah, because
they're continuing. They're not just moving on.
And I don't think Jacob, the CEO of Sex, I don't think he has that like range. because when Harry and Toby, Peter Parker in the Raimi trilogy, when their relationship ended, like the two best friends who become enemies, that was very believable. Because James Franco had that range. James Franco is a great fucking actor. I don't give a shit what he did. He's a great actor, dude. He was a really, really good actor. And the friendship between the two of them was very believable. And the hatred between the two of them was also very believable.
Yeah.
But, like, I can't see Jacob beefing with fucking Tom Holland like that.
And also, there's this one channel that I watch here and there, and he got it on point that the problem with those movies is that they feel like Disney Channel shit.
They do. They feel like Disney. I mean, they're entertaining to watch.
It's funny because, like, Zendaya made her own thing about, like, oh, I'm not the Disney Channel girl anymore. But it still feels like fucking, especially those movies, they still feel like Disney Channel shit. Like, there's this whole genre that I created in my head. It's basically just like
Disney Channel movies,
Disney Channel type shows, but they're more mature. So, like, I'm on top of my head, it's like these Spider-Man movies, Cobra Kai,
She-Hulk.
I haven't seen that one, but basically the shows that like fucking people already watch on fucking Netflix, like the ones where they're like, oh, did you see that show? Like,
oh, they say fuck, but it's still in like the same vein as like a Disney show.
Yeah, like that. Like it's like the same shit that they were watching on fucking Disney Channel, but now they're like, oh, like they did this. Dude, there's like a whole genre of it, but I don't know. The main one I thought was Cobra Kai because I never watched it, but every time I saw my sister watch it, I was just like, dude, this is like basically a kid. Like it has like a kid's level of like sophistication. But they say like fuck and they go like damn, like stuff like that.
Same thing like with the iCarly, the remaster,
the reboot.
The reboot, yeah. It's basically it literally is just that. They just say fucking shit.
Yeah, it's like they're like, oh, like we need to like
we need Spencer to like.
I think what ruined it was like because they're all on streaming.